Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joe, and in this video I'm going to get our pellet stove ready for the upcoming winter season. It's now mid-September and the mornings are starting to get cold. I don't anticipate turning this on for another month or so, but I've already started stocking up on pellets for the winter. I've got about a ton of pellets in the basement. Probably get another ton at some point in the next month or so. But I've done some other videos in the past on maintenance for this, so this isn't going to be an in-depth maintenance video. But this year I decided to do a couple of things slightly different from past years, and we're about to find out together whether or not it made a difference. So first thing I did, at the end of every season, I give this stove a really thorough cleaning. So the stove, in theory, is ready to start, ready to fire up. But last year, when I opened up the door for the first time, I noticed that there was some rust on the inside walls of the stove and on the burn pot and stuff like that. And it's nothing, it wasn't like a deep rust or anything. It was just like a surface rust and a scrape. You know, after the first couple burns, it scraped right off and kind of disappeared. But the first thing I did this year after I finished cleaning it out is I decided to get one of those moisture absorbers and put it in the inside of the pot. So we're gonna open this up together and we're gonna find out whether or not that did anything. I haven't opened up the stove since I shut everything down for the season, back in, I wanna say it was April sometime. Anyways, so there is a moisture absorber in here. It's been in here all summer. I'm going to flip the camera around, I'm going to open the door, we're going to see if there's any surface rust in there. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Let's open this bad boy up, and I am not, I know it's dark in here and you can't see, but I am not seeing any rust at all. Fabulous. All right, so that worked. Let's, I think I have to get that from the bottom because I put that in the, I don't know if I can get that from the top or not. Let's see if I can pull that out. Oh, I can get it from here. All right, so, excellent. So that worked. I will give this another good vacuum, even though I cleaned it out pretty well. But, so this is basically what I did. I put one of these moisture absorbers in there, and it seems to have worked. Like the burn pot and the walls and stuff last year just had rust all over it. So that worked out. So the next thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna take a walk outside, because the next thing I wanna do is show you what I did to the vent piping, which is different from what I've done in past years. So let's take a walk outside. Okay, so we're walking over to the side of the house and onto the patio, and you'll see the vent pipe up here. I blocked that pipe off with a bunch of tape. So let me flip the camera around and make this a little easier to see. So last year, when I was getting this ready for the season, I discovered a hornet's nest up inside the vent pipe. So this year I decided to block it off. So I put like a plastic Ziploc bag over the pipe, and then I just taped around it and closed it off. So in theory that prevented anything from getting in there. Let's get her unwrapped and hopefully there's nothing in there. All right, moment of truth here. Get this, I don't know how I'm gonna get this off. Geez, I might need a ladder to do this. Let's see, can I? All right, let's just try to get this. I put a lot of tape on this, probably more than I needed. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Huh. I don't remember putting this much tape on, but apparently I did. There we go. So that was covering the vent pipe. Let's, I see nothing in there. Excellent. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this bottom cap here. And this is gonna be tough to do with one hand. I gotta set the camera back down. So we're gonna remove that bottom cap, and I'm gonna get the leaf blower. Let me set that down. There we go. So let's get this cap off. And again, I've already cleaned it. Looks like some, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is some soot in there that just kind of settled back down. But I'm gonna get the leaf blower. The leaf blower, the electric leaf blower, fits perfectly in there. So you can just turn it on, and any soot that is remaining in the pipe will just blow right up and shoot out the top. So let me go grab that, and we'll give it a go. Let's do this. Hopefully I don't get myself all. Oh yeah, you can see it all coming out. Look what it did to me here. And of course I shot that black soot all over our chair. All right, whatever. It is what it is, right? So let's dump this black soot somewhere. I'll just dump it in the mulch bed, I don't know. Bang it on that rock. Yeah, there we go. Get all the soot out of there and pop this cap back on. And I'm pretty much ready for the season at this point. This cap, it's got these little tabs that you just push in. It's really hard to do one-handed. Come on. There's one. All right, I'm gonna have to get this with both hands. I can't do it with one hand, so let's set that back down again. And there we go. That's it. So we've got the cap cleaned out. We've got all the extra soot blown out of there. There's no hornet nest this year, as you can see. And the inside stove is all cleaned out. Anyway, so let me go throw this plastic in the trash, but that is an update on a few things that I did differently this year with the pellet stove. I will drop some links down below to my other pellet stove videos, especially the one about how I service it at the end of every season. In case you haven't seen that one, I'd suggest maybe watching that one, because I have sort of a thorough-ish explanation of how to upkeep the Harman pellet stove. So anyways, thanks for watching. My next video will probably be about the garage. We're going to be doing spray foam insulation this week. I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a project that I've been trying to get done for about 3 years now, since we built the garage. And we've got a spray foam insulation company coming out Thursday to put 2 inches of closed cell spray foam insulation in the garage. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.